Hey guys, it is Saturday, it is Tuesday, July 23rd, 2024, and I'm back with some free apps. We are continuing the month with some compressors to help you with your musical adventures and endeavors. So also we are continuing with the summer months being themed with also some free instruments, so the summer of free instrument and synth. But for July, we're focusing on compressors also. So let's jump right into it. So what we have today, the free plugins for today are as follows. So first up here, we have Wordpress from the developer Analog Obsession. So this one is most obviously emulating a British style compressor. They kind of consider it more like a EQ slash channel strip, but it's essentially a compressor with a bunch of extra features. So just from the look of it, you could tell they really need for you to use it as a bus style compressor, but you can use it however you want, but definitely it'll work well in that application. So when you look at the interface, it's pretty familiar. It feels familiar. And we have threshold. We have the recovery here. We also have gain, the ratio, all your usual suspects. Up here we have a mix knob. And here we have this section which is kind of like a very rough EQ. So you have a high, a mid section, and you have a high pass filter down here. There's an external sidechain switch, so you can change where this is affecting, whether it's internally or externally, sending out a signal with these EQ changes applied if you're using that. There's an in button. But like I said, you have all the basic stuff: attack, release, gain, ratio, threshold. And up here we have our gain reduction meter. And as always with all the Analog Obsession plugins, if you click on the banner where it says Analog Obsession, it will turn red and you will get a certain level of oversampling. I'm not sure how much, if it's 4x or 8x, because they're not stating that here. But this is pretty much it. It's Mac and PC compatible, and it is resizable, definitely. So check that one out, Analog Obsession. Second, here we have Leveling Tool, which is more like a leveling tube amplifier style compressor. And this one does not resize. I'm hoping soon they'll do an update and make it resizable, but right now it's not. But otherwise, it's a very, very good compressor, very smooth response. I use this one from time to time on vocals, sometimes on like a piano, if I'm trying to bring out that piano. It's pretty aggressive on instruments, but not overly aggressive. Aggressive in a good way. And of course, you can dial it into taste. There is a wet dry knob, so you can mix it with some parallel compression. But looking across the interface from left to right, we have the switch that'll switch from gain reduction or output readout for this meter. So if you want to see the gain reduction, or if you just want to see the gain output levels, you flip that switch right here. We have a sidechain high pass filter. You turn those screws and they actually turn. Next up, we have drive to add a little bit of character, a little bit of distortion. It's very mild, very subtle, but still effective. So I like that about it. And then for most of the controls, you have the gain, and then you have peak reduction, which is basically your threshold. Then we have attack release ratio. And we have, like I said before, the wet dry. So it's pretty straightforward and very effective. So check that one out. Thirdly, we have Bedroom Compressor Mark II. This is from VST. That's the name of the developer. By the way, the last plugin, the developer is ADHD Audio Tools. That's the name of the developer. It's right here. So back to this one, Bedroom Compressor Mark II. It gives you two different options if you want to do VCA style compressing or octal compression. So you have those options. This one is pretty smooth, gives you a nice good sound. A little bit of character to it, but otherwise it has a very nice interface. It is resizable and all the usual suspects, attack, release. There's a knee setting on this one. This is where you switch between octal or VCA. We got our gain reduction meter. Gain knob right here for makeup gain, and then there's volume. I think that's the input level. Then there is a high pass filter and threshold and ratio, and a mix knob for you to do some parallel compression. So that is the third compressor there from Viator DSP. Check that one out also. So for the summer of free instruments / synth, we have AAS player swatches. So this one is a little bit weird, but it's very, very effective. Interface is very simple, very minimalistic. This is the free version, I think, so you have no access to any of the macros and the preset settings, knobs. Can't tweak anything. You just pick the preset. There's a bunch of presets in there. I forgot how many, but it's a lot. It is based off one of their paid plugins from the developer, Applied Acoustics. So they just throw a ton of different presets in there. Under the hood, they have different instruments that they actually have for sale. And that's where a lot of the presets are coming from. But there's a lot of presets. The only thing I don't like is that the presets are kind of not in any sensible, like, organized order or like categories. It's just kind of random. But they have a lot of interesting things. They got a lot of guitars, different types of guitars, lots of guitars in different flavors and styles, and just the way they play, the modes that they play in. So it's very useful. I've used it a lot on tracks. They also have some good arps in there, some good arpeggios. So definitely check this one out if you've never heard of swatches from Applied Acoustic. It is pretty handy. So that's pretty much it for the plugins, guys. Check out the link in the description. It will take you to this blog page where you can check out what I just discussed and check out the corresponding download links for each plugin. Also, check out the link in the description for my video series on PC specs and how it relates to music production. If you're trying to understand how your PC works with your DAW, all the inner parts of it works with your DAW to help you produce music, compose music, master music smoothly, that video series will give you some insight on what you need to understand about the different internal parts. If you're having issues or you're looking to upgrade, got a new system, it's a good video series to check out to understand how it all works and where you should be looking to spend your money. Do you need a faster processor? Do you need a faster processor with more cores? Do you need more RAM? Why is hard drive space important to you? Why is a GPU now becoming more important? Things of that nature. So you'll understand where to spend your money if you're looking to upgrade or get a new PC for music production. So check that out. The link is in the description. Also, there is a growing playlist. There's a link there for a growing playlist for these videos that I'm doing right now twice a week. And if you're looking for more free VST plugins, definitely check out that list. There's a ton of videos there with free plugins. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll be back later this week. I don't know when, but I'll be back later this week to continue with the month of July 2024, themed with free compressors. And of course, the summer of free instruments / synths continue. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, you'll see me in the next video.